Morning. Nancy, you and I had a good talk last night. It was good. I'm really glad we talked. Want to show you my view this morning. It's gotten really smoky. I guess there are fires in Vancouver, but it's still so beautiful. Let's check it out. Isn't that nice? People are getting up, doing stuff. So, I kind of wanted to, I don't know, I'm just making a video this morning. But I wanted to kind of touch on what we talked about last night. First of all, I think it was good when we were talking about what my videos show about the kind of relationship I have with the Lord. Like, I was really happy to make it very clear about how normal and practical my relationship is, that it's not this, like, it doesn't feel like this super spiritual relationship where I'm always hearing the Lord speak in sentences and he responds to me immediately like an actual, human conversation. It's not like that. And I don't want to give the wrong impression that the relationship that I have with the Lord, though it is intimate and it is real and it is fun and like a friendship, you know. It it's still me hiking and talking out loud, you know, and then receiving impressions, just having the impression of, you know, this I am, or this thing. Let's talk about this, is the impression I get in my head, and so I talk. And let's talk about this, is the impression that I get, and so I talk. And through my verbalizing and vocalizing, I'm able to confess things that I, may have kind of had an inkling were there, knew were there, didn't really realize were there until I started talking about it, I enter into this relationship by faith. I think that's the main thing that I want to say. I'm entering into this personal, fun, intimate relationship with the Lord by faith. I believe that he's wooing me. I believe that this is his desire because he's told me it's just his desire through his word, through his character, in the impression that he's given me, the revelation that he's given me, through how he teaches me, and the experiences that I've had with him over the last year. But it doesn't feel like this really unique, super spiritual relationship. It's a relationship by faith. So I just want to be clear about that. That this isn't a kind of relationship that is so out there or mature that like a brand new Christian couldn't enter into it. I feel like this is what it is to be a brand new Christian, that I lived for 17 years being trained to think that I need to perform for the Lord, that I need to work for the Lord, be a good, obedient follower and servant of the Lord. And I did that for 17 years in one form or another. And then last year, he just revealed that he wants to have relationship with me. And because he revealed that through Galatians, that I was free and that he loves me and that I'm a son, daughter. And then, by reading Ephesians, by reading Colossians, by reading 1st and 2nd Corinthians, and then getting into the Gospels and, 1st John and Peter. I mean, you go through it and you go, wow, you really love me. You've equipped me. You see me totally different than I ever thought you did before, than I ever have seen myself. And from that, by faith, I go, I believe your word. I believe that this is how you see me. And because I believe that you see me like this, that you say you're my father, you say you're my beloved and my betrothed, you say that you're my advocate, my helper, my friend. In faith, I enter into that. And I choose to have a relationship with you as though you were sitting with me or walking with me or standing next to me and we were just together. Because that is the truth. That's the reality. Even though we may not be experiencing it or feeling it in the moment, that is the truth. So when we by faith enter into that truth, well, he's responded by growing me in it. And but it's a belief thing. It's a faith thing. And I don't have supernatural encounters. I've never seen Jesus face to face. I've never seen angels. I've never I've had encounters, but they've been impressions or not even visions. They're just pictures or like a little video in my mind, and the overwhelming emotion of that truth. He gives me pictures in my mind, so it's not a crazy super spiritual. It's not like I'll turn off the camera and then turn and then that'll be Jesus's face right there or anything. It's just not like that. But it's a relationship founded on his truth and practiced through faith. That sounds biblical, right? That's biblical. Truth, faith, believing. So I guess I just wanted to clarify that, just to encourage you. This is simple, and it takes a lot of renewing the mind and letting go of what we think we know about who he is and who we are and what he wants from us or expects or all of that. It takes a lot of renewing. But what I've done is just believe the word. He loves me. He's for me. He's my dad. He's my betrothed. He's my future husband. He's my best friend. And so I approach him as that. He's my brother. I approach him in that capacity, with that kind of relationship. If you're my dad, I'd talk to you like this. You're my dad, so I talk to you like this. You're my betrothed, we're in love, I talk to you like this. You're my best friend, so I just open up to you. You're my older brother, so I depend on you. I can be vulnerable with you. You're safe. You protect me. You're my big brother. So I don't even have a big brother. I'm the oldest. Um, so yeah, it's just like that. I feel like I've said the same thing about 13 times, so I'm just gonna stop now. But let that be an encouragement. Uh, this is simple and it's what he wants. So he facilitates and makes the way. You just believe it, right? Yeah. Okay. Hooray.